People are afraid to speak against injustice because they are threatened.
Democracy becomes exclusive instead of more inclusive for groups like women and, of course, also the youth.
Democracy is not just about representation, it's also about making decisions and providing services that meet the needs of the people.
A healthy democracy needs citizens in a constant conversation.
People should be empowered to speak against any injustice. If that is not guaranteed, life is not there, development is not there, whether political, economic development will not happen.
So conversations actually matter a lot for a healthy democracy, because it gives participants or citizens the opportunity to air their views and express their freedoms, because people inherently want to feel free.
Questions of gendered electoral violence generally makes women not to want to put themselves up for political candidacies. The number of women contestants at the local levels are far lower than that of male contestants, and also that the success rates for women contestants are lower. We can also see that it has severe impacts for women. They are talking about the psychological effects of the gendered electoral violence, how these words lingers in their minds.
When women or other people from marginalized groups are pushed out of politics, it means that the political institutions don't reflect the communities that they preside over. It also hollows out the substance of democracy. Research shows that women primarily focus on issues in leadership that have to do with the quality of life, like education, the affordability of food, getting access to good health care. They also often focus on legislative issues that have to do with legal equality.
There's a movement in Kenya at the moment ongoing called Tuko Kadi. It's sort of like a response by the Gen Zs to the realization that the protests might shake the streets, but the ballot would shake the system. And the Gen Zs in Kenya are pushing to get 18 million votes registered by the next elections. That gives me a lot of hope that these youngsters have realized that protests are not enough, that there needs to be engagement with the ballots. And at the end of the day, we anticipate that there could be a spread of this civic consciousness among these young people across different parts of East Africa, but also towards West Africa.
There has been a strong show from young people that when governments do not want to meet their needs or want to pass laws that do not benefit the larger population, that young people will hold their governments to account and will push their governments to pass laws or to provide policies that meet our everyday needs in a fair and democratic manner.
We recently conducted dissemination events related to the project Making Politics Safer. And in Kenya, I think we managed to engage a lot of actors through this national stakeholder meetings to think further about how politics can be made safer for women for the upcoming 2027 elections.
The young people are learning very fast. In Africa, young people are the majority. If they are given appropriate training, knowledge, and the skills, they will be the key players for bringing the democracy that function for Africans. It is not the same democracy, but to be democracy that responds to the needs of Africans. Young people are really bringing a change. They are the majority, they are learning, and through social media, they are connected worldwide. So we can say the hope is there because we have the young people.